life, we all have experiences, some we can explain, and some that go beyond our understanding. Our first video follows a man named Ashraf, a ghost hunter who shares his paranormal investigations on social media. This time, though, he was doing it at the request of someone else. A contracting company was planning to renovate an old hospital that had been abandoned for years, but locals warned that the place was haunted. The owner of the company hired Ashraf to create a video documenting his investigation to debunk the ghost stories and reassure the team. When Ashraf arrived at the location, however, things took a terrifying turn.
Nos íbamos a ir y se escuchó un bebé. ¿Se escucha? Es un bebé, güey. ¿Hay alguien?
As he was exploring, he heard the faint sound of a child's voice coming from deep within the hospital. Curious, he leaned in to see if a child could possibly be inside. But then, along with the child's voice, he heard a woman sobbing an intense, unsettling wail, filled with pain and fear, as if she were desperate to escape from something. Feeling that things were getting too dangerous, Ashraf decided it was best to leave. Later, he shared the footage with the company owner and strongly advised them to call off the project. But now the question remains, who or what was behind those voices? Was it an entity in pain, or could it have been a real person? What do you think? A video is going viral on TikTok from the account at Paranormal. In the clip, a father is playing in the backyard with his two kids when they capture something chilling that defies explanation.
Hey Dad, look at Carly!
Get up here, Carly!
In the video, the father's son calls out to him, asking him to pay attention to his sister. As the camera focuses on her, it shows the little girl holding what appears to be a long, lifeless hand, one that doesn't look human at all. The father calls to his daughter and checks in on her, clearly disturbed by what he's seen. But the questions linger: is their backyard haunted? Could there be something evil lurking on their property? Should they consider blessing the house or even moving? The tradition of scaring away spirits is an ancient one, and a recent video posted by a man named Miguel in 2023 tries to capture this eerie experience. For Miguel, the day started off better than usual, but as night fell, he had no idea that things were about to take a terrifying turn.
Escuché a alguien, pero literalmente llamándome. Acá. Ahí está. No sé si se escuchará. Literalmente creo que me llamaron por mi nombre. Yo estaba medio dormido. No les voy a mentir. Me da miedo. Voy a tratar de captar. Es como mi método de defensa, ¿viste? Quiero ver si... Quiero ver si se ve algo, ¿no? Ay, mira. Esto que está acá me pasa siempre. Eso lo...
While he was in his bedroom, Miguel heard a soft, unsettling laugh from outside. Curious, he went to investigate, and at first everything seemed normal. But then, the birdcage outside his house started shaking all on its own, even though everything else around it was still. It could have been the wind, but the rest of the area remained completely calm, only the cage moved.
No sé si llega.
Andate, hijo de puta. Sos hijo de puta.
Things escalated when Miguel turned his camera around the corner and caught sight of a tall, shadowy figure staring straight at him. Miguel threw something in its direction, but the figure didn't budge. Rattled, he rushed back to his bedroom, only to look back and find the figure gone. What happens next to Miguel, and what will be his fate? The next video comes from India, where strange movement was spotted in gym equipment installed in the courtyard of a residential building. At first, people brushed it off, thinking it was nothing serious. But after a few days, things got unsettling enough that they called in the police to investigate what was going on. In the video, you can clearly see the gym equipment moving on its own, as if someone invisible is working out. But no one is there, and it seems impossible for the equipment to move like that on its own. So, was someone playing a prank on the police, or could there actually have been a presence trying to make itself known? You know, I've always wondered why we build basements in our houses, especially considering how creepy they can be. The next video comes from a guy named Harry, who shared a video of an experience he had while relaxing in his living room with his girlfriend Sarah. But that night, someone or something seemed determined not to let them enjoy a quiet evening.
Hello? Oh my God!
Sarah was the first to notice strange knocking sounds coming from their basement, so she told Harry, who decided to check it out. As he reached the top of the basement stairs, he suddenly heard footsteps pounding up toward him from below. It was terrifying, and it shook them both up. Then, on the third day, Harry gathered the courage to go back down and investigate further. As he reached for the basement door, it suddenly swung open by itself, almost as if something was waiting for him on the other side. Panicked, Harry bolted. It was a spine-chilling experience. Has Harry's house become haunted? If so, it sounds like they're in for a terrifying ordeal.